I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of War. Today we are rejoining the party as they are still in the Mega Dungeon Cave trying to decide if they rest here inside the cave, go back outside the cave, go back to the town, decisions. And so I'm going to boot up the map, and you guys are going to be pretty much exactly where you were when we left off, inside the cave by the spider den, and you guys can decide what you want to do. And Bitey is gonna let you guys know that she is perfectly comfortable sleeping inside a cave, but everybody should, definitely be on alert because it's dangerous inside caves. Perzor casts light.
No, we had light, right? We still have the torch. It needs to be on on the map.
Who has the torch? Cause you guys were all fighting.
Well, Bitey had it and then handed it to.
Gorakul,
Yep.
So Gorkul has the light, has the torch.
but Gorakul
Yeah.
was then fighting.
Yes, that's why Bitey was given the torch, and then it was given back to Gorakul.
who was also shedding light from his starry form.
Yeah, he has the starry form on.
Indeed. So, in other words, I think we're pretty much good. So, if anything, I'd like to rest. Goraku suggests that if we were to set up in the cave, we would be able to quickly would be able to quickly find the source of find the cure.
It only casts light in a 20-foot radius, and also, I'm trying to find out how long it lasts. It lasts for 10 minutes. So yeah, that is like gone.
But yeah, but I mean, like, so as soon as the light starts fading, we can light another torch.
Torches in my inventory, but I don't know where I am relative to everybody else. It looks like the map's got me someplace different than where everybody else is.
No, I think it's because of the light. You can't see anyone else.
So
Oh,
uh Bitey is going to light another torch, but complains that you guys needing to have this torch to see is giving away your position.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'd rather be able to see.
okay.
Well, Goraku is going to
Okay.
and
Hey.
and Goraku, being the clerical being of starlight, is going to channel divinity of Twilight Sanctuary.
What does that do for us?
The spear
What does it do?
they it grants temporary hit points. Wait, no, uh, scratch that. I didn't mean channel Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah. Let's just. Do you want to take a rest? Is that the idea, Curzor?
I don't know about necessarily taking a rest, but we need to be able to see.
Yeah.
Probably should take a short rest.
Why don't we do that? See if we can take a short rest and risk a little bit of exposure here.
Give us a chance to. Well, we took one short rest already.
So I don't think we need to take another.
It's up to you guys. I got 60 hit points to burn. I'm looking for a place to burn them.
Okay, I guess we should continue on then.
Okay. Are we going deeper in or backing out?
I think we're going deeper in.
We're going deeper in. That works.
And I imagine during this time, I imagine the characters that are out of out of uh, out of commission are in the town. I imagine, right, DM?
The characters not here are in the town taking care of the townspeople, yes.
Yeah.
So Pesci will be disappearing from us.
Yeah, Pesci will have gone back to the town to check on the rest of everyone.
Three of us are going deeper in the cave. All right, are we going north, south, east, west? What was our trajectory?
Due south is where the giant spider was. So east,
So
I
we're
suppose.
going right.
Yep. East, right.
East. Okay. I'll lead.
You're the fleshy one.
I'm the fleshy one.
Also, fun fact: when you rage, you emit a light.
I do.
Uh-huh.
That's cool. Well, I have a torch. Can I also light a torch at this point since I'm going ahead?
You can, but then you wouldn't have your weapon drawn.
Okay, so Buddy Slayer's carrying the torch.
If you want to just let Bitey Slayer lead, that'll be best for torch carrying purposes. But
I could cast.
No, let's let Buddy Slayer lead for now. All right, so Buddy Slayer can go out another 30 feet. Let's see what we run into. Everybody keep up with Buddy Slayer.
Last time I checked, Bitey isn't the tank. You are.
I understand that, but Bitey has the light, and I want to carry my sword because depending on what happens, I may be able to know what's going on. Okay, we got a. Oh, wait, Buddy Slayer, wait. You want to go that way? Is there a reason Buddy Slayer might want to go that way? Is there a perception check or a wind coming from a certain side or anything we can perceive?
other way is dead end.
Okay. Sounds to me like Buddy Slayer knows what she's doing.
She can probably see a little bit better than us anyway.
Yep.
Probably true.
I can see as fine as Bitey. Thank you very much.
Finer even.
The stars give me clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Clarity?
That short guy's got a great sense of humor.
Oh ha ha! Very funny.
Okay, now Bitey doesn't know which way to go.
Huh. Well, Buddy, there's this huge piece of graffiti on the wall here.
Yeah. That's shout out to the map maker there. The Zat battle maps. He does some really awesome maps, and even though you can see the different shades of colors that he used here for these 4 maps to come together, like this whole thing is a series of battle maps that he put out that all connect together, and so really truly awesome work done by him. Shout out to him, and please ignore that for map purposes.
All right.
So, Gorokul are standing in the center. What do we see, DM?
Aside from the giant powered by Zat painted on the floor, you see rocks and natural cave for the floor and walls. One direction goes off into the narrow tunnel there. The other tunnel to the right is a little bit wider, and you guys can roll perception in order to see what you see, hear, smell, taste, touch.
Ew. That sucks. Somebody do better than me.
Someone do better than me? Perzor?
I'm trying.
Perzor's like, nah, I don't want to watch either.
There you go.
No, I want to watch. I want to see.
Yeah,
I had to get the right feed.
Yeah, so you can hear the sound of water coming from the right, like a river rushing, rapidly down a ravine.
I think there's a river this way. There might be a way out, or maybe that's a way that somebody was coming in and out of the cave.
In any case, it might be a good idea to go that way. And he points to the place of the river.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
Bitey, go where you say.
If it seems like the river sounds important.
Are we sloping downhill?
Sorry, Perzor. I went to click on D'Angelo's accept, and it clicked your cancel.
Unluck.
Yeah, you tried to move, and I'm just like, no, you can't move there.
I was like, okay. I guess I'll stay back here, guard our back flank.
Yeah. Bitey says, no, you stay back. As you guys are moving right along, footloose and fancy free, you are approaching the river, you see large eggs in a nest by the river up ahead. Can you see them yet?
Yep,
You see
I
these
can.
here. Ignore those. I'm talking about these up here.
Okay, uh, just
Okay, breakfast, little scrambled eggs, little fried eggs. What do you got here?
nature check,
Nature check.
because as you know, it might be poisonous.
These look like leathery lizard reptile eggs, like what you might find on a snake or um, lizard nest.
Say that again.
I should be pretty familiar with them, right? As lizard folk.
Well, I mean, you're familiar with lizard folk eggs. Well, actually, yeah. Depending on what area you're from, you might have spent some time in the wilds, but you would have to roll your nature to see just how familiar you are with them. But I'll give you advantage on the roll due to being a lizard folk.
All right, try that again.
All right, so you know that these are like alligator eggs.
All right, guys. So we're gonna probably encounter an alligator if we keep coming down to the water here, because these looks like somebody laid some eggs here. Is there anything Goracle that we need from an alligator here, or do we really want to encounter an alligator? What do we got going on?
Well, if anything, we should avoid any sort of shapes that appear in the water and make sure to keep away from the water's edge.
So
Okay.
don't go swimming in the dark in a cave that's filled with zombies.
Yes, that's very sage advice. Um,
More or less.
does it look like we can go left or right here in terms of the? It looks like there is a pathway.
Yes. Oh, too close to water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're trying to keep away from the water.
Well,
Gorakul just stomps on the nest.
No, I wasn't trying to.
I know.
Oracle just sort of like tries to avoid not to disturb the nest, knowing now that these are alligator eggs.
all right. So, you guys want to go northwest here or southeast? I guess those are our options.
Goracle sort of like
Upriver or downriver? Which way is the river flowing?
The river flows up.
Up. So right to left.
Yep.
and assuming if this water is flowing out, that is the exit.
So down.
Yep.
Okay, so that means we're going
That's
left.
that's not how water works.
What?
Water doesn't flow out of a cave. It just flows towards wherever down is.
Ah. So, in other words, this water is flowing inwards into the
Not,
cave.
We do not know enough information to figure out if it's flowing outwardly or inwardly. We know it is flowing to the left.
right. That to the left. Yeah, correct. Just to be clear, just like he just said, you don't know if it's flowing in or out of the cave, but like just so that you know, physics dictates that it just flows towards wherever gravity is pulling it.
Well, I mean, what's the source of it? The source of it's got to be up, which is closer to out. I mean, it might be out like at a very high point on a hill, but then you'd have to find a natural spring. There'd be pressure. I don't know. I would go right. What do you guys think?
Yes. I agree
Right.
with the statement. Just remember, do not go too close near the water's edge.
I'll do the best that we can. Hey, Bitey, can you light up the right passage here? Is there enough room for us to pass?
Bitey will try to walk along the edge as best she can. Whoa, easy, Perzor. Don't get too far ahead.
Is there any? I mean, do we see any disturbances in the water or anything that's moving there?
Well, Perzor is very alert and on uh, point, and he notices that there is a large dark shape at the water's edge, just to your right.
Okay. Can I perception to see if it's an alligator or figure out what it is?
Yeah. Well, you'd have to like go up to it. You just looking at it. Yep, it's like he said, a large dark shape. So you can like get closer.
Goraku sort of like looks to D'Angelo and says, I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay. Well, then let's try to avoid it. Buddy Slayer, can you keep coming up the ravine here? Let's see how far we can get.
Although D'Angelo, you're smelling. You don't smell. Uh, the smell of a reptile or lizard or anything. I mean, you do. You smell the faint smell of it, like it lives here. Like when you walk into someone's house that has cats, you're like, okay, yeah, you have cats. You know. But the smell, the overpowering smell of it being right there. Like if that dark shape was the alligator or whatever, snake, whatever, you should be able to smell it and you can't.
Okay, so that's fine. All right.
You do smell like rotting wood.
Hmm. Rotting wood. Other humans that have come down here, other people have come down here, and it's whatever.
No, it's
Possibly.
probably a large branch just caught in the
And slip here.
shallower water.
Okay. Well, let's keep moving then. Bitey, can you go up another 20 feet here and let's take another look around and make sure we're doing okay?
Bitey's still scared of the dark shape.
Um, we'll get past it, Bitey. We're just gonna get past it. Let's just sneak past it here.
The big lizard go first.
Big lizard go first? Sure, I'm a big lizard.
Oh, sorry about that, Perzor. You keep putting your cancel right over D'Angelo's accept.
We have similarly good ideas of where we want to go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so Bitey, come on up. That's okay so far.
All right, I'm gonna hide behind you.
You do that. That's fine. Farther.
All right, now as you guys get up a little further, that is when you see the um, large dark mass in the water, and Bitey is like, "Oh no!"
All right, I prepare an attack. Prepare again my sword. I get my sword out. I'm gonna take a look at it. How far away am I from it?
One second. I'll get the map pulled up or the creature put on the map, and then you guys will see. And that is when you see
Giant crocodile. It's my friend.
as the giant crocodile approaches,
Where?
and you guys are like, 30 feet away from it, give or take. That is when you notice that it has a missing eye and part of its guts hanging out of its side, bones exposed. This is no ordinary crocodile. This is
It's
an
undead.
undead. Yep.
Man, you're my friend. You're my brother. You're like, second cousin twice removed here. What's the problem?
I think it's the matter of it being undead.
Just because it's undead doesn't mean it shouldn't be friendly. I mean, we're all a little bit dead. We're all dying upon the moment of our birth. I mean, come on, what's wrong with that? We're still brothers, cousins.
I don't think it's seeing us as cousins.
Oh, well, it should. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty big crocodile, though. I mean, it's a big crocodile. But you know what? I'm all kinds of excited to meet you. Come on up here, little boy. How you doing?
All right. So now everybody roll for initiative.
Come on, initiative. Come on, big 20. Big 20. 8. Yeah. Crocodile's last, though. Yay, crocodile! Dude, how you doing?
Gorakul, seeing this, says, "Oh dear, that thing's undead."
Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna have to kill it again. We'll make it really dead. We got undead, we can re-dead it. Can we re-dead it?
Well, I can certainly try.
Okay, well, let's do something there, baby. Let's get it done.
Okay.
Let's re-dead it.
Gorakul's mustering the powers of starlight and night, casts moonbeam on it.
Did it go dark for everyone else?
What happened to our light? I can see when the light is put off because when that happens, the color sort of disappears.
Mm-hmm. It's just a malfunction in the software. I'm fixing it.
Cool.
There you go.
And did you put all the immunities and vulnerabilities on it?
On the giant crocodile, yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Okay, because I'm certain that radiant will hurt it.
Hey, Berger, you've got.
What's that? I didn't hear that.
Do you have ranged weapons? You've got bows and arrows.
Nope.
Ah, you want my? Can I hand you my crossbow and my arrows, and you want to play it that way? I'll go hack, and you shoot.
That's probably not a very good use of my abilities.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
I successfully dodge out of the way. Oh no, Constitution. I just resist your moonbeam. It still does half damage if it's not a cantrip though. So.
Yeah.
And so you were right. the radiant damage does damage me, but I'm not vulnerable to it. My thick crocodilian scales and hide still protect me from most of the damage. It's just able to get through because of the radiance.
And don't forget, during that time of it's a 5 foot radius until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder when a creature enters the still. So yeah, it's basically just
It saved, so
yeah
it's not going to take most of
the
the
damage.
well, no, also the effects for most spells. So when a creature enters the spell's area or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pains, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. So it's going to take the damage again if it has to make a save each turn. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah, and in that area it is lit up. So Goracle summon the powers of the stars, causes constellations to start falling onto the giant crocodile, which it manages to resist, but still is hurt by it. And he says, "Well, aren't you a bulky boy?"
And I'm just getting the 5 foot radius, 40 foot high, dim light fills the cylinder. Okay. So I am going to make a ruling that, like, the moonlight kind of illuminates the whole target. Like, it shines down in a 5 foot cylinder on it, but then it, like, illuminates the whole thing just to make this a little bit easier. Because if I put a beam of light on the map, oh yeah, no, that'll work because it does stay there. It doesn't move. Yep. All right. Here we go. 5 foot. Okay, yeah, that did work.
Fantastic. Goracle says, "There. That should light things up for a bit."
Bitey drops the torch and says, "So should this." And she launches a scorching ray attack at the crocodile.
But I do like the smell of fried crocodile meat.
Say that again.
I'm not a cannibal, but I do like the smell of fried crocodile meat.
I hit the giant crocodile, which is good. But it is really wet and in water, and it resists the damage, which is bad. So you see, like, just a little bit of flame go on it and, like, barely deal any damage. But I get 3 of them. Well, that ain't good.
Yeah. A little bit
No,
out.
no, 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 19.
Ooh, there you go.
And the crocodile takes a little bit more damage, but, still not great.
Just chipping away at it.
All right. So I'm gonna read. So I gotta. How does this work? So I get a because I'm gonna run up to it and I'm raging. How many attacks do I get? I get one in the bite. I got another move. Is that correct?
if you use your standard action to attack, you get another attack as part of that attack, as well as your bite as a bonus action.
Okay, so so I'm running up there and I've got 2 attacks and a bite.
Yes, but it has a reaction. When you enter its square, it tries to bite you.
Okay. Good luck with that. Because, I'm a tough-hided lizard folk. You don't scare me.
Maybe you should be.
Okay, I'm slightly scared.
I guess that was a little foolhardy of me. Bang!
But partially resisted to 18 damage.
Oh man, that just kind of quasi blows. But my turn.
But now you are grappled and restrained as the crocodile clamps down on your leg and tries to drag you under the water.
Okay. So,
You can try to escape or you can attack, but you'd be at disadvantage.
alright, so one of my moves could be to disengage.
You can't just disengage because first you have to break the grapple.
Okay, so I'm going to try to break the grapple first.
Yep.
So that's under my generic actions. I'm going to roll this. That's giving me 2. Do I roll advantage?
Nope.
Okay, well.
Maybe you do have advantage. It must be.
I got +5 on it because I got athleticism. I'm like really good. So this means I have broken.
That means you have broken the grapple and are no longer grappled and restrained. I have to take restrained off of you manually.
Okay, and now I can go after him with my great axe. Ready? Yeah, I'm good.
You are,
Ready?
yes.
I am. There you go. Not nearly as nice as I would like on damage.
But
Now I can.
you notice that your slashing damage actually manages to get through its fleshy hide and scales that protect it. Unlike bludgeoning and piercing damage, which don't seem to deal much to it, your slashing damage actually takes a chunk out of it.
Ooh, I'm liking the thing there here. So I can now bite.
Yes.
Wait, hold on, wrong one. I gotta do that first.
Although Gorakul did try to warn you that you shouldn't just be eating things that you find in caves.
Yes, I know, but
I tried to warn you.
I felt really, really, really good about that. All right, so my actions are complete at this point.
Yeah, I mean technically you can move, but you'd provoke another attack from him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be. All right, have at it.
Have at
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move up there and take a couple swings at the crocodile, yeah.
Get rid of him. Even though he is my cousin, I feel bad. Hey.
Yeah, but it's like that cousin that cheers for the Dallas Cowboys, you just
Yeah, I know. It's okay. We're gonna beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, not this week. This week we're playing Washington. I like our chances.
yeah.
Take my second attack. But
What? It looked like an 18.
I thought it was an 18 too.
I thought it was an 18.
What? The computer just totally screwed you on that.
Yeah, no kidding. I was like, oh yeah, nope.
So as your sword clangs against the crocodile's giant skull, it slashes into it, but it doesn't appear to have damaged it.
Pain in the ass. All right, let's see what it can do. Come on, roll a 2.
Oh, I gotta pull the
Crocodile.
card up.
Did it just kill all the lights again?
Yeah.
And let me
I do
just
see.
roll.
I do see a weird there's one square that's illuminated right in front of me.
Yeah, on the giant croc. That's Gorakul's
The-
moonbeam.
Yeah, but it was covered up when we could see the giant crocodile.
Oh, weird. Yeah. So you got it. There you go. Hey.
Chutzpah!
Oh, the giant crocodile is badly damaged as you watch the moonlight kind of intensify and burn its scales, and it has like exposed bone and organs right in the spot where the moonbeam is burning it.
Aha! Behold the glory of the stars and moon!
Works for me.
Crocodile death roll is what I'd be saying if I still had you in my mouth.
Well, you don't.
No,
Try
I
again
do
now.
not. I do not.
The crocodilian death roll. Probably the most effective thing to use on a prey.
Well, can't use it now.
I'm gonna eat the little thing because it looks easy.
It looks yummier. Good.
Well, it just looks easier, like I can probably just grab it and swim away.
Ah.
I hope that's not the case.
Well, you do have a better AC, so it shouldn't be, but
Here you go.
Uh-oh. And so I'm going to tail slap D'Angelo.
Disadvantage.
Hey, get away from my food. I'm going to eat that. And I am applying disadvantage. Thank you, sir.
I was able to say it. Usually, you're rolling the dice as you're saying what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm trying to slow that down just a little. It's a bad.
Did you roll? Did you roll a 19 and a 20? Oh no, an
No.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say I just saw attack 19 at D'Angelo. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, no. I try to make sure that my turns go quickly, and so that's where that comes in.
Yeah, reasonable.
Wait, why did it give me advantage?
It gave D'Angelo advantage on the save.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. And so you fail. You are knocked prone. The giant tail comes smashing into your leg, and although it doesn't hurt too bad, well, I mean, I guess it hurts bad enough. You're heavily damaged. It does knock you to the ground.
Yeah, that's about what happened to me there.
Hope you appreciate the meme I posted.
Yeah.
All right, well, Gork will do something different.
Gorakul, seeing this alligator being a very big problem, decides to use a bit of healing magic to help heal D'Angelo.
And he meant a very little bit.
Yeah, that was a very little bit, but I'll take every hit point I can.
Yeah, Gorakul started using his bonus action to cast healing word, then is going to use his magic stone to strike down the crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It managed to bruise it, but it bounces off.
Yeah, the thick scales are able to reduce a lot of the damage.
Unless it's slashing, which Purzo and D'Angelo have plenty of.
Plenty.
Light him up.
I am going to do that one more time. I know it's resistant to it, but like there's not much else I can do. I'm a fire sorceress.
That's nothing you have to be blamed on.
Boom.
No, 19. Heyo. I mean, I know it's all small amounts, but it adds up.
Oh yeah.
So I hit him with all three of the rays. Pew, pew, pew. And Bitey gets all excited and looks back at Gorakul. Did you see that?
Impressive! Impressive!
All right. So I need to get up from prone. Does that put me at risk of being attacked?
No, it does not, but it does cost you half of your movement.
Okay. I have an extra attack option, so I can use that now if I want to.
You can attack, and as part of that, you can attack again, and then you always have your bonus action of bite if you hit. Or
Extra
wait,
attack.
no, that was the Minotaur that you needed to hit first. This one you can just take the bite anyway. I forget.
Okay.
First,
Okay. All right.
first use your axe attacks.
Yep. Ah. Big money miss. Frick.
But you get to attack again.
Okay. Better.
Very much better.
Okay.
And then the damage, yep.
Oh, here you go.
Ooh. You take a huge chunk out of the crocodile's front side. It's almost torn in half by your mighty swing.
Bite.
Oh, please miss. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm screwed.
I just
Okay.
don't want to poison you by having you like eat this undead crocodile.
All right. I keep missing anyway. Perzor's up.
All right.
Finish him
Well,
off.
let's see if I can. I'm probably just going to go ahead and use all three. Well, wait. Is extra attack whenever I use an attack action?
Yes. And then if you have
So action surge would be 4 attacks.
that'd be 4 attacks. Yes.
All right. Well, longsword of vengeance 1. That's a hit.
And it's activated because you got hit.
Boom.
But now the crocodile rolls a constitution save.
Yeah, I know that.
And fails it! You manage to finish off the crocodile, lopping its head off as its body starts to float down the river.
Here we go. Well done, young man. Well done.
As Gorakul then sort of turns back to the wooden, that shadow that we recently saw, that D'Angelo said was wood, knowing that the giant crocodile is dead, he sort of uses the magic stone to see what it is.
It's a piece of wood, like a log, that got jammed up at some of the rocks there.
Huh.
Can we use it to walk across the river? do we want to walk across the river?
I don't think we should do that just yet. And Gorakul then turns back and says, "Fantastic work, everyone!"
All right. Although I am sad to see my cousin go, it's better than the alternative. So, do you want to take a little bit of a break here and try to recover a bit, or are we just going to move forward? What's the goal?
I think it's best if we move forward
You
so
done?
time doesn't waste.
Though I hate seeing your cousin go too. I love watching him float away.
Yes, very, very nice. All right, so, Bitey, can you lead us forward again?
Yeah, although we should probably go search that thing's nest for like treasure, huh?
Oh,
Where's his? Where do you think his nest is?
Where its eggs
It was
were.
Yeah, let's go search that thing's nest for treasure.
All right, we're not gonna move all the way back there, so don't worry about going back on the map. But somebody needs to take the lead for investigation.
I will. I will.
let me check my investigation. I have a +2 in
Let's
investigation.
see, abilities, investigate. Oh, sorry, skills, investigation.
0. I get a 0.
I got a -1. Kurt, why don't you go investigate, Gorkle?
I'll try to assist.
Oh, that was bullshit. That
Go
was
ahead
a
and
second.
roll your assist. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, I'll assist. God damn it.
Well,
Probably.
There you go.
Oh,
it's a group thing for assist. Like only one person can roll that. So the first person to roll to assist, that's like the whole group's effort in assisting.
it was a
Okay.
pretty shit effort.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
you guys basically what it comes down to is the nest is pretty gross and D'Angelo is pretty excited to like get in there and search, and so anything that was super, interesting, either you guys didn't find it or it wasn't in the areas where you looked, what for whatever reason uh you didn't discover anything. Maybe there was nothing to discover. But either way, um you do find amongst the eggs, uh one second, I'm pulling up the treasure generator. It says you guys find 600 copper pieces, but we'll just put that into silver, so that'd be 60 silver.
I'll carry him. Who's got him?
I got it.
So roughly, I mean, we
I
found a
mean,
coke. We found a coke.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not that heavy.
Okay.
Just consider me your personal bank.
Okay. I will require you to, produce for withdrawals. Okay. We're keeping up with Buddy Slayer. Ooh, it looks like there's a
Ooh,
room
this
here.
changes.
Oh, what? Where are we?
Wow, it looks like there's a room here.
So, what exactly do we see here?
As we enter this part of the dungeon, we see architecture, stone bridges, and houses carved out of the very rock, but also built with other carved and quarried rock that was brought in. Everything here is made out of stone, and even looking ahead, you can see that they had docks and canals. This is like either a buried city or an ancient underground city. You guys would have to roll history to see if you can tell if this is like dwarven, architecture or if this is. Oh yeah, Perzor. You recognize instantly that this is the lost city um, that legends speak of from it's like Atlantis and Pompeii kind of combined. There was a city that was buried underneath a volcanic explosion, and its inhabitants are said to have survived. Obviously not here. As you look around, you see nothing but dust, some footprints of like wild animals and things like that, but nothing to indicate that anything living has been through here in much, much longer than just the time that the beholder had transformed this place. This is an ancient, ancient ruin, um, thousands of years
Interesting.
old.
And Gorakul, after hearing this, says, interesting. To think, a beholder worked here in his laboratory just to make those spores. And if anything, they might be that the said experiment might just be in here. Let's go see if we can find some.
Sure. It's a shame that Bart isn't here to tell us the whole, story in musical deft tones with accompaniment. But we'll go where we need to go. So we're following Mighty Slayer again. Let's do it.
Which,
Is Mighty, you would go across the bridge.
which way do we go? I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Let's go west. Let's see what's in the structure here. Would you say, or do you think it's does it appear to be more city to the east?
There's buildings all over the place here.
Hmm.
I don't know why it's locking me to trying to move 75 feet backwards.
Uh,
Gorko, what do you think? West or east?
Private.
that's your
It's my target. Oh,
target.
okay.
Yeah.
Gorakul, sort of like looking around, looking across the bridge, says, if I were a beholder, where would I put the important stuff?
Well,
In the grandest place in the entire land.
well, but the grandest place is in the eye of the beholder.
Huh.
So we need to
Gorakul
check
just-
his eye.
And Gorakul sort of like looks around, and he based on what he's decided, he says, "Let's go check over on the on the east side."
Okay, so going over the bridge. Okay. Buddy Slayer, would you be kind enough to go to the other side of the bridge?
Looks like more buildings, but this large one here, it seems to be maybe some kind of temple or something.
Oh yeah, maybe inside that temple.
Maybe. That sounds reasonable. And Gorakul, running over to the temple, is going to roll a religion check to see what sort of temple it is for.
Yeah. This is an ancient building, and the gods that they worshipped were ancient and mysterious, and so you're not quite sure.
Yeah, Gorakul just sort of scratches his head. Well, whatever god was here doesn't I certainly don't know, because they might as well be as ancient as the stones themselves.
Okay, well, let's go in and see if these gods have left anything interesting for us. Or if
Or
I just have to sacrifice you to make them happy.
Oracle just sort of rolls his eyes and says, I doubt we'll have to do that.
Yeah, you never know. Find out.
Gorakul pushes the doors open. And what happens?
The doors are ancient and you need to roll a strength check to try to push them open.
All right, well, look. I'm +6. That didn't help.
They're stuck, but Perzor comes along and showing you, how to use your center of gravity and, really give it a good shove, bracing
You,
his feet. What? Go ahead.
you guys are up too high. You got to get low.
That's right. And it
Very
and
okay.
you
Holy crap.
you
Kudos.
shove. There's some rubble on the other side, and exactly getting low allowed you to push through the rubble on the other side. As you guys are now able to move forward. Oop, I'm sorry, that's Goraku. Bitey Slayer leads you guys forward with the torch. You see long halls that are like painted, but all the paint is faded after millennia.
Before we continue forward, do you feel like we're just moving along?
If anything, we're moving along.
Okay.
And Gorakul sort of like looks at the faded paintings and says, imagine what sort of murals and such have been painted here.
Hmm. Well, what's this platform thing that we see in front of us?
So now we come to a room with pillars. Um, they're very ornate but ancient, and then stairways leading up.
Gorakul is going to examine the pillars, which is going to be an investigation.
You can, but it's just a simple 10 to be able to tell everything about them, which is their ancient marble pillars inlaid with gold, and they were obviously very expensive or ornate in their day, but now they're like crumbling and just they're not anything to really write home about anymore.
Yeah.
But the stairways leading up, now you guys can see that there is a large altar or something uh, at the top of the stairs.
Ah.
Curious.
Hey, look, a great place to have a sacrifice. Let's have a sacrifice.
Let's not get too hasty. Not
Okay.
everything has to be about blood sacrifices and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Except when it does.
So yeah, there's this big platform here that you can climb on top of or just move around.
Let's move around it before we climb on top of it. I guess Buddy Slayer's climbing on top of it.
No, I moved around.
Okay, all right, let's move around.
I'll move around
Let's
this
go
way
get,
if you like.
No, that's all right. Buddy Slayer, you just showing us. Is there anything that we can see that looks like
Yeah,
danger?
there's well, not danger, but there's two rooms over to the right.
Hmm. Okay.
Any investigation rolls that can be rolled?
Now, here's where, yes, do you want to go into the rooms and look around? You have great vision, Gorakul, so you can already see down into the rooms there. Oh wait, are those doors? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, those are doors. You're gonna have to open the door first.
Gorakul, sort of touching the door, sort of tries to push it open.
Okay, and the door this time swings open relatively easily compared to the large door that led into this temple. And inside this room is a bunch of bottles.
Hmm.
Huh. And Gorakul sort of walks over to this bottle room and sort of like he's going to roll an investigation. Or what should I roll?
Investigation in this instance.
Okay, I'm going to use an inspiration point to give me advantage.
Okay. All right. So as you're looking through the bottles, you see that it's mostly some kind of ancient fermented wine. And most of it's turned to vinegar at this point. And you are just kind of taking all of the bottles and looking at them when uh, one of them you go to pull the bottle off of the shelf and you see right away behind it a gem glinting off of what little light is shining from Bitey Slayer's torch. And when you reach back to grab it, it's a wand
Ooh.
that has been hidden here. Uh, it has a gem of multi-colors on the top of it, and any radiant spell cast through it deals an extra 1d6 damage.
Hmm.
Now this is interesting. Gorakul, as he sort of holds the arcane wand of light in his hand and stores it away before then taking some bottles of vinegar and preserved wine and bringing it to the others and says, I found some bottles of vinegar that were once wine and this interesting wand.
Well, I'm glad you found one. I don't tend to drink vinegar. I mean, it's it's got its cooking purposes, but I don't see any reason why we leave it there. Not that we take it from us. So,
I don't anticipate Gordon Ramsaying it up anytime soon.
no, no, especially after I ate him alive a couple of a couple days ago.
Oh no.
Yeah, very tasty.
And
Yeah.
Gorakul says, now, there's a lot of medical uses for vinegar and a lot of scientific ones as well.
There's a lot of medical uses for Gordon Ramsay as well. There's livers, there's kidneys. We can do lots of things for Gordon Ramsay.
Goes with a nice Chianti.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. All right, so it sounds like we successfully plumaged one area. Where are we going next?
Well, Gorakul, sort of like looking around, is sort of looking around, opens up the next door.
Okay. The next door opens up, and inside is a bunch of uh, ancient rotted wooden structures that look like um, coat racks or locker room hooks. Just all over the wall is these wooden structures that were obviously holding something, but the cloth has rotted away at this point.
We go investigate the room. See if we find anything interesting.
I'll I'll take a look.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
Gorakul sort of like scuffles through through the through the rotted wood and fabrics and says, "Sadly, nothing of use here."
Well, before that happens, first you guys got your short rest in, but then also,
Ooh, does that mean I get to regain some hit points?
yes,
Pet better.
Yeah. Yes.
but then also, as you're searching through the rubble, the rotted piles of cloth and wood and all of that, you encounter a swarm of vipers, serpents that are trying to attack you, but then you also see that they are undead as well.
Out of there, dude.
Uh-oh. And Gorakul steps back.
Well, you're gonna have to roll initiative.
No, 19. Not a 19.
And Bitey Slayer. Okay. So first I put the snakes on the board.
And so I can't actually see the snakes.
You probably can't right now, no.
Alright, then I'll continue chilling right where I am. Because I don't even know that there's any issue.
There's snakes.
Even
Snakes,
if
Indy.
what even Gorakul's yelling doesn't cause harm?
Why does it have to be snakes?
I can't. I mean, even running off, I have to stay near the source of light. Like, if I can't see anything, I'm going to assume that you're going to be running back here. So I'm going to ready an action to charge and attack when whatever's attacking Gorakul.
Yep.
There we go.
You can move up to behind D'Angelo if you want.
Yeah, I can do that.
And what do I see? I see everything. Oh no, Gorakul! Don't hurt my friends!
Gorakul's hurting your friends?
Yeah. He's his own worst enemy. Alright, so I didn't get my spell slots back because I'm a sorceress, but I do still have some of this.
Hey, there you go. Got some of that. And some of that. Oh, yeah, there's brown. Gorgle, no!
They swarm around you and bite you.
I
And they hit you.
I'd say, does that trigger my charge? But I'm not even in range.
And you take
I
half damage from the poison damage.
God.
You're heavily wounded as the undead snakes bite and poison you.
Okay. That's not good. You're in trouble. You can't hurt Bitey Slayer. How dare you?
Yeah, they almost kill Gorakul. You're like, yeah, he's fine. Don't you dare hurt Bitey Slayer.
Slayer. Ew. 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 Ew.
All right, I am in system shock. I just can't take reactions.
Hey.
As the snakes swarm all over Bitey Slayer, she tries to blast them off but can't.
Gorakul seem sort of very much in trouble. Decides to thunder wave the snakes away.
Yes, yes. Oh, you're targeting too many.
No. It's a 15-foot cube.
Oh, Thunder Wave, not Thunderclap. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then
And
I'm
Gorakul,
pushed 5 feet?
let me check.
It's 5 or 10?
It's 10 feet.
10 feet. There we go.
And Gorakul, sort of like bitten and very much hurt, says, "Why did it have to be snakes?" And Gorakul, sort of heaving, says, "I'd be careful, there are snakes."
I got it.
And these snakes move up to attack Gorakul, but cannot attack. They had to use their whole movement to get there.
We're just making the rounds of the reptile and amphibian house, huh? Crocodile at the beginning, snakes now.
Yeah.
We fought giant spider earlier. Oh man, this is like my area of the zoo right here.
All right, D'Angelo, what do you do?
Here, do I get advantage? Flanking? Where do I have to move?
He's
You can't flank a swarm.
I can't flank swarm. So it doesn't matter where I'm attacking from?
Correct.
Okay, so basically I can attack from there.
Yes, you can.
And which I can. Okay.
Yep, you're good. And you're targeting yourself, so don't do that.
That's not a good thing to do. Usually. Hold on. Oh. Why am I not able to do that? Hold on. I'm trying to untarget myself. I can't seem to untarget myself.
Here.
You have
Okay.
There you go.
I got two facts. Boom. That okay. That. Oh, come on. All right. And I got another one. Slightly better. And then I'm gonna try my bite. What the heck? My bite's not doing well here, but I'm probably not really well screwed with my bite there. Yeah, okay, that does it for me, I guess, for now.
Coracle looks back and says, "Mind? Could anyone please try and get those snakes off of Bitey Slayer?"
Well, it's over to Porthor.
Working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Would the snakes moving on to Bitey Slayer trigger my reaction?
You wouldn't have enough movement left to do anything. 5, 10, 15. Oh wait, yeah, no, you would. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, actually, it wouldn't even be it wouldn't even have to be Bitey Slayer. It could be onto. Well, would that happen before my turn?
Gorakul, yeah. Yeah. It says it's your turn, but we're just making sure that I have it set right. So yeah, you can choose which one you react to.
I had previously said Gorakul, so I'll go by what I'd already said. So I'll get 2 attacks with the longsword because of the extra attack action. That's a hit. And miss. Alright.
And then now we wrap back around to your turn.
I would like to move up there and attack that snake. I don't believe that provokes attack of opportunity because I'm still.
They have range 0 and they're technically in the squares of your allies, so.
Oh, well, there you go. There's that too. I figured because I wasn't actually moving outside of a threatened square of it. But alright, on to the snakes. It's 1. And I'm going to go ahead and also just use my second wind. Wow, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
And Coracle says, "Get away from those snakes, Bitey!"
Bitey trying. And is that your turn, Perzor?
Yeah, that's my turn, sorry.
Alright, Firebolt. As I miss.
I was suggesting to disengage.
Yeah, but. Yeah, you're right. Coulda disengaged.
Mighty Slayer, no!
Could you please do that?
Okay.
And I would attack Perzor, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nope. I can just make it there and attack. No, 19.
Am I getting swarmed on by another swarm? Yep.
Yes.
Lots of swarms in this dungeon.
Oh, you fail against the poison. You are heavily wounded as the undead snake's poison courses through you. They miss Bitey Slayer. Her scales protect her from the bites of the horrid snakes.
Meanwhile, Gorakul sort of like, I am not snake food, and he disengages and hides behind D'Angelo.
Okay.
Do you get a chance to use like a healing spell or anything like that, or no?
Yeah, I'm going to use a healing spell. It's a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay. I would go.
The healing is not going your guys' way.
Not today.
Yeah.
Bitey just throwing this out there, but maybe we just run away?
That sounds like a proper suggestion.
Well, we gotta.
D'Angelo gets swarmed, but they can't bite him. His thick scales protect him. Just take the attack of opportunity and run.
Just take the money and run.
So Divine Fury. What does Divine Fury do here, right?
So the first attack that you hit with each round deals extra damage.
Let's try that. Okay, let's have some fun with that. All right, let's go. Of course, the 2 doesn't help. 20 helps. Alright, so I get to do all sorts of stuff with that 20.
At first, the damage. As you destroy the swarm of snakes with your divine fury, the radiant damage blasts the undead snakes into bones.
Yummy. I can move up on this other swarm here, but I can't attack it.
Correct.
Alright. Or I could use the Hungry Jaws, so I have to actually succeed to do that.
Yeah, and also these are undead snakes, so the flesh is a bit necrotic.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, and you'd have to bend way down to like try to bite them. So.
Okay, I'm just gonna move up to here then, and help Perzer out, depending on what Perzer and Vice are. Okay. I'm done.
And Gorakul yells, Bitey, just disengage and get out of there.
Bitey will save you.
Love
I'm gonna take a swing at the snakes that are on Body Slayer.
Brave Perzor.
All right.
What's the dice
Take the other one.
Your sword of vengeance.
Oh my god.
Your sword of vengeance is getting mad. Why are
Jack,
we not attacking that which hurt us?
Oh right. Is that actually causing a negative? Well, no.
Yeah, those attacks technically should have been at disadvantage, but since they missed anyway,
I guess that's true. Well, shoot. I guess I'll attack this one instead of that one, and I'll go ahead and action surge.
Yes! Destroy that which hurts us!
Nope.
But I'm still mad at you.
Yeah.
Again, I suggest you disengage and run away, Bitey.
I feel compelled not to do that. And then that'll be my four attacks is a pretty good round. Usually. So it'll go to Mighty Slayer's turn.
One second. Sorcery points can be cashed in for straight up spell slots, right? Yeah.
Yep, but I suggest you disengage and come over here. Like,
I'm gonna scorching ray these things. Bitey's had enough. I spend my sorcery points in scorching ray.
She stands with us, but does not succeed in hitting anything.
See, now if just one more of those would have hit, like that would have looked like a way better decision. You know, it's ridiculous that the dice rolls are just going that poorly for me. But you know, literally one more hit, and it would have been like, yeah, great choice.
The snakes are going to be unable to hit us for the balance of this.
no, don't jinx us, Dad.
Yeah, they're going to roll twos.
Dad, don't jinx us.
All right, Perzor. His
That's
armor
Perzor.
protects him.
This is Perzor, not
Bitey.
Disadvantage.
Oh, damn it! I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, I was saying it, but I was muted. And I was trying to figure out why I was not getting a. There we go.
Oh, Perzor manages to get his shield in the way as one of the vipers goes to bite Bitey from behind. That's a lot of bees. and you block the bite, and that is good.
Well done. Goracle.
Gorakul, sort of still a bit hurt, decides to help Perzor by healing him with the power of the stars and using a second spell slot to cure wounds him.
I'm a fan. I'm also a fighter, but today I'm a fan.
Fan of the stars.
Wow, these cure rolls.
Have we rolled higher than 2 on any of them?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Gorakul says, "That's all I can muster from my stars."
It's dark in here.
Ability carry over here with the Divine Fury, or do I have to do it again if I want to do it again?
You have to click it if you want to do it again, but first you got to hit. So just go ahead and roll your attack, and then once you hit, apply Divine Fury, but just for the first attack. Hey, now click Divine Fury.
Got it.
And click the damage. You're clicking the necrotic one though. You want to click the radiant one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll take the necrotic one off of yours. It's fine.
Okay.
And then attack again.
No need to roll for radiant.
I got the critical hit. You're right here. Really? You're still alive? How dare you? Okay. So I'll use the bite. If I get the bite.
Don't bite him.
No. Sorry.
No.
Like,
No, like I said, you got to bend down too far.
okay.
Because they're like tiny vipers.
That's fine. What am can I take my extra attack at this point or not?
Nope. Just go ahead and end your turn.
Done. Darn. I wanted to kill this fucker. All
I
right.
Well, no,
know.
you should get your extra attack. If you
Wait,
get an attack roll, you get a second attack.
You didn't do your secondary attack? I thought.
No. Well, I did do 2 attacks. And I hit him twice.
Right.
First
Yeah.
one
One was a
Oh,
crit.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
You
got
did
his,
do a second attack.
yeah, he did his second attack. He's just not getting his bite attack.
Yeah, which you don't really want to be doing. Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at the same one. The power of my sword compels me.
It does.
Knock this thing out.
Considering I hit on a 7, you'd think that, oh, there we go, status dying. I'd do it again.
Wait. You're not targeting anything.
Oh no, I was trying to, okay. There we go.
They were undead. They stopped existing the second you reduced them to 0.
Ah, okay. Then that would have been
We redeaded them. You
against that one.
Yep. And go ahead and roll the damage.
I did. It was
No,
8.
I know. Just roll the damage.
I'll just roll it again, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Why make this any harder on anyone?
I mean, it's roughly the same anyway.
It's gonna be roughly the same anyway. Yeah. All right.
And that'll be my turn.
And
So
disengage.
now I'm gonna fire bolt it.
That's the
Just
spirit.
disengage.
Ah! Never surrender! Take that, you undead snakes!
Yeah.
Well done, Bitey Slayer.
Oracle sort of mumbles to himself, "Never again. Next time I do this," and Goracle sort of brushing off the puncture wounds and trying to care for both Purzo and Bitey Slayer, says, "Next time I think I'll bring D'Angelo with me to examine things once."
Are you kidding me? She takes a short rest and that's what she gets?
I mean, that's roughly average, right? If you figure 3d6 will be somewhere between 3 and 18. I guess it's slightly below average because you expect it to be like 9.5 or 10.
Yeah.
Since we rolled a 6, so it is possible for you to roll a 6
Right.
when healing us. We obviously know you can do it when damaging us.
So, you guys take a short rest and regain some of your vigor before continuing forward. And that is where we are going to draw to a close for this session of Dragons of War. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good
Good
gaming.
gaming.